Okay. Welcome, my dads and little darlings.
Sorry.
It's so late already. I thought you were still awake. This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, should you sleep on the sofa so Fatima can sleep? I'll go home. Night. Welcome, my dads and little darlings. Since that's what Gem here today, we're going to be continuing playing Persona 5 Royal. So today we're going to be... Basically, we're going to go and fight in a society on Akechi's joining.
Well then.
Let's get some sleep. We're really losing popularity by the minute. Alright, let's continue.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives. And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
30
And considering the high amount,
yen.
it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
How true.
Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
No. That's when they lay their greatest trick of all. Don't ever underestimate the Phantom Thieves. Don't ever underestimate the power of the Phantom Thieves, darling. You're gonna find yourself in a very tight spot. Alright.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Whoa.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
Yep.
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yep.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
True.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
Makes sense.
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That far, huh?
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Don't say that.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Calm down.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yep.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Yep, that is so true.
So irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Agreed.
We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against. And whether they're an individual or an organization.
It's an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Yep.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Agreed.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah?
About me yelling early, being framed, and the added bounty. I lost it.
I don't mind.
Really? Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me, it made me so happy to be depended on. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice. But that'd make me know. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? See ya.
Alright. This isn't a fail. This is a stepping stone to success. We'll manage.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's... Okay.
Right?
Nice!
We're not quite done yet. This is just the beginning. That is so true.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He has the power of...
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
His future.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
And that is?
She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from an Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
Yep.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason.
Oh.
Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Agreed.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
It says about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's not all.
Hmm? No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm over.
But she does make a valid point! She's finally got the big picture.
Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Yep. Sai is suddenly starting to accept the truth. Hallelujah.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you.
Yes.
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
All right.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
No thanks.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
You're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
And this is where the part gets blurry. Deleted by admin. The Phantom Thieves are now wanted criminals. This is not going well for us, darlings.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Clever.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Agreed.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Casino.
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met. What else is there? It must be a casino. Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Here we go. Here we go.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Let's go.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Here we go. There's the casino. Not bad.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
True.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Nah.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
True.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
All right.
Now then.
All right.
Do you have a moment?
I'll be kind on you. Hara for now.
That settles it.
Let's go.
Focus.
Wait!
You can't just go that way. They aren't so much pretending. Let's find another route. Here we go. Alright, let's go. This is actually not a bad song. Let's go in.
Okay.
There we go.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Yep.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Fair point.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
Uh-huh.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted.
Oh.
Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
True.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Good.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our
Alright, let's see what
deadline for
Dennis
this
does.
infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
True.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel
Alright, let's
somewhat
go.
nervous.
For someone who's completely nervous, you act so giddy. Okay, let's go.
Focus.
Here we go. Alright, let's go. Libra?
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
Oh my word. Give me a minute. Hello? Yes. No, she's in bed. Good. Okay. Alright. sorry about that, everybody. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Let's continue. Hello.
So you've come.
Yes, we came.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Hold on. What? I'll do it when I lock up the chickens. Sorry about that.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Teleportation magic, huh?
Damn it! Over there!
I got them. She's quick.
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Agreed.
Let us get out.
Alright.
Is there a safe room nearby?
Let's continue. And...
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player.
Oh.
Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
What?
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Get ready.
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you, after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Robin Hood.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Manifest! Now, Robin!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Here he comes!
Another one.
Sword!
Persona! Feel my
Take this.
pain!
Persona!
There we go. Not bad. You're not so bad. And kill much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, does it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree, it's like we deal with them as quick as we can. Now that I have invitation around, I suggest we turn and repair. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time... Okay.
All right. This time has finally gone. No matter what happens, we have to change her heart. Right. Alright. Leave it to me.
Hey!
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. We have a deadline, but let's take 5. No training, Palace. Futaba, Yusuke. I could hang out with Haru. The back street. Let's hang out with Haru just to get her up a bit.
Yo!
Let's hang out. We'll be fine.
Really?
Alright. Emergency shit. Chances are current apartment. 2 or more people are KO'd. Oh. Let's hang out.
Thanks.
Come on, remember, I'll tell you everything. So I like the college house online, and she apparently still live in the same town she moved to. But she never continued on high school. I did this thinking into what might be, and well, the more I dug, the worse it got. Her parents are in heavy debt due to a gambling addiction, so instead of sending her to school, they make her work to help try pay it off. Apparently, they still have her modeling in strange clothes. They even selling the pictures now. Horrible parents. Horrible is right. I thought parents were supposed to take care of other children, not use them. Actually, though, Kanchan herself made a request on the fan side, based on the IP and the other truck did it. I'm 99% sure it's her. The post was basically just her asking us to make her parents have a change of heart. But she didn't put their names. She might be a little hesitant, or she doesn't totally believe in the fantasies yet. Either way, I have a solution. I found our parents' name in the address book we go back in the elementary school. Kota Magario and Asami Magario. Okay. Instead, I want to go to Memphis to change their heart. I want to help them keep... I want to... Please help me save her. I'll do it for you.
Thanks.
Isaac, thanks. Since you're gonna help me with this, I had to return the favor.
Oh, that's right.
Alright. That'll help us out.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, maybe kind. Let's save Kana-chan. Oh shoot, I'll be getting late. Alright.
Bye now.
Alright. Thanks.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to... No wonder he's a star detective.
Alright, Iowa it is. Alright. Okay. We're rank 7 with him. Counselor Hank. Let's head over. Alright.
Actually...
Is that okay? I figured out this is his weakness. While you and Carl were over at dinner, I was not getting it from a reliable source of mine. Turns out I guessed right. Cicero was the one at the other end of the Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently he paid for a huge arsenal of guns. This is where things starting to get interesting though. If he was smuggling all of that stuff in, why would he come to me asking for a modeling gun? And don't something about that's you? Absolutely. Right. That piece of garbage trying to lure his position over me, but he ain't got his stuff now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out sniffed him on the guns. Masa told me something really weird back when you and Kuro were over at the dinner though. Apparently the clan's been treating Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. Misuda's been lying to them this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. He's clever. Yeah, everyone's always known he's one sneaky man. Don't matter how though, everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Koa won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult, something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kara, okay? Okay? Are you going alone? Probably. I know he'll be able to get rid of me, no problem without a witness here, but I gotta put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a sec. I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. I caused way too many complications for him. If he becomes that my witness, things will be safer. Alright, then it's settled. Oh, and let me think of Aurora. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you then. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. When I hit you up when it's time, let's do this, kid.
Later.
Alright. Yo, about that witness talk earlier, remember, it's too late to get cold feet. Now you can't bail me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you, but consider who you're dealing with. We can't afford to take any chances. Bring it on. Hey, you really have guts. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I should be getting my... Don't worry. Whenever everything's perfectly ready, I'll give you a call later.
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
Calm down.
Sorry. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung, but I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
Alright.
Okay, quiet down.
What do you want to do? Oh!
Alright, let's see. Stop.
Oh!
No! Stop. This isn't what I want to do. Alright. Alright, that'll work. We can now go to the... We can now go there. Alright, let's go. Back to school!
Hey!
I need to get rid of the moon, temperance. Basically, I got a lot of personas to get rid of. Where's Maruki? Let's go to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
Road! Who's Alice? I also gotta complete them as well.
Time Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Let us begin the search. I see.
Nada.
A strong persona indeed. Looks pretty tough. I see.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Drunken passion. Decrease SB of fire skills.
It will receive. Girls,
go ahead.
Let us begin.
Not as strong as the tower I have, but I'll take it. Why does he look like the Human Torch?
Looks pretty tough.
No.
Looks pretty tough.
Nope.
Power requires sacrifice.
Counselor. This one.
That enough?
This is what the first. Then let us begin.
More nothing, I suppose. At least I did get a better skill.
You change your mind, Justine. Read here.
Now I need one for the Empress. Priestess. Mother Harlot.
Is this what you want?
Ugh. Ugh. How about this one?
This persona? Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power. Are you finished?
What?
I want to go back.
No slacking off.
Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with Haru and then hopefully maybe end this. I'll go. Rooftop. Haru. As I could. Have you decided any plans for today? Let's hang out. It is a secret. Alright.
Hey!
Okay, so like you to opportunity to bring some.
Hey!
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
so
go.
glad.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with.
Take your time.
This is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see.
Alright.
To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
Yep.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Alright. Have the bitterness of them, but also endue a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
Some vegetable seems to fill me with energy. It may prove useful during palace work.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today?
Sure.
It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Alright. Ara seems a little more enthusiastic than before.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate.
Mm-hmm.
There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
Wow, not even experiencing your gardening skills. So sad.
I am get shot with the
Alright.
Alright.
You can ask someone who has an incredible green thumb to grow vegetables for you. Power's vegetables are full of energy and ground variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired.
But you can work on it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there's any vegetables you like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have any preferences, I prioritize grow those first. That was our deal. Oh, that's right. When you freeze it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright, I'm gonna home for today.
Goodbye.
Alright. No, me. Since there's no one to hang out at night, I guess my best bet is to go do darts and billiards. The world? There you go. Oh. 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 I could choose this one. Okay. Why not? The Why the mug not?
Hi.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end this with doing billiards.
What do you want to do?
Let's call someone. Let's do it with Morgana.
Hey!
Thank you!
Ah! Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna do billiards, and let's just see how this goes.
Hey!
Okay, let's begin our team game.
Shall we go?
Let's see. Alright. Well, I know, Morgana. I know.
Now then.
You ready? Give it all we got.
Yeah!
I know you can do it. Now.
For real?
Yep.
Whoa.
There we go.
Yes.
Hat trick. Lovely. Okay, now it's Morgana's turn.
Back. This is where I come in.
Good luck. Nice. Nice. Impressive.
Yes.
So now we're in round 3. We gotta really pay attention to the score now.
It's all yours.
Alright, here we go. I think I'll make this interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a 9. There's a 4 right there, so I'm gonna have to aim it.
Okay.
Another 9. There. All Morgana has to do is get a 15.
I see.
So this is that's starting to get interesting.
This is where I come in.
Alright. We have a chance to finish this here. Alright, here goes. I'm counting on you.
You have my thanks.
Man, you sure got away with words. I think I'll get this now. He got it! And now he's rank 3.
Oh.
Alright. There we go. Morgana is now rank 3.
Very well.
How are things with Yusuke? He is rank 3.
Very well.
I'm calling it a day.
I see.
Don't worry. We're good for now.
Nice.
I was hoping with Makoto, but alright. That's alright. Alright. Now that we have Morgana level 3.
That was so much fun.
All is left is...
That should do it for now.
Basically...
Alright then.
There's only a few left. Alright, let's get to work. The morning.
You know.
Turning November. We're going through pretty much all the school events now, so the freeze up for studies. It's getting colder for now. Alright. Oh, speaking of nurse's office, work is going to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's your time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. It'd be kind of sad seeing him go. Aww. Yeah, the time really flies. The whole year's gone by already. I think I'll end this by hanging out with Dr. Maruki and then call it a day. We'll be fine. I can hang out with Haru. I can hang out with Shinya or Haru. I think I'll hang out with Haru just cuz.
Good day. Yeah.
It doesn't. Alright. Alright. I'm here for the vegetables. Okay. Moon carrot, hard grown carrot, focus on SPO 1 ally. Tomato. There you go. Alright. The 11th. Whoa! Let's hang out. We have time. Alright. Soil improvement. Decrease the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables. Okay. So we're at rank 2.
Thank you.
So let's do this. Alright, here we go. Alright, so you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my garden can be used at the work of the Phantom Thieves. To start, that's just a hobby, so it's amazing to see you transfer into more particular skill. Beyond this, I've actually been raising plants at my home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? What? Would you come if it was? I mean, doesn't the idea of boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I've really discovered the joy and the taste of aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the deep depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me. I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, my company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to But since his past, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as a majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I heard that so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takarura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds sus. He's sus. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune, whereas if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least it's possible. Complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interests.
Yes!
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about it with you. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even though these difficult times. Aww. I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check on the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turns out good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye!
Poor Haru. Oh, sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like the most? I might as well grow things that everyone eats, like moon carrot? I have seedling for that. I can grow quite a few. Carrots are great since they grow with anything and add a touch of color. Oh, and they're quite nice and curry. Thanks for sharing your preference. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
I'll do a verification test. And then I'm gonna end this video. The verification test. Alright. Sure. The Sky Tree here sounds like a nice place. Alright. What a beautiful sight. Skyscrapers are now under our feet. Doesn't that give you a sense of superiority? Superiority? Right. Yes, maybe that stemmed from my inferior complex from being from the countryside. Well, I'm a street level. All the top buildings make me feel like Tokyo is a prison. Oh. All the members are still trapped in their tiny world. That's why I need to help them realize that there are more important things than destiny. And since I realize that I have to be the one to help them. Okay, I have to do something. For now, I'm going to immerse myself in the feeling of being a ruler of the city. And I'll do so by your side.
Here.
This is a great time today. This is to say thanks for always encouraging me. May the light guide you.
Now.
Alright.
Hey!
Flowerpedia.
Hmm?
Nice. Oh!
All right.
Oh. Well, that was pointless. Well.
Good morning.
Oh.
Speaking of which...
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sake as well. And also, once the Phantom finished this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. What do you mean? I mean, it's just as it sounds. Once you disband it, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens now. Let's get working together. Now then, let's get going.
That's disappointing.
It's 20 years now, what is it? No. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Let's see how you're doing.
Part of a code used by the ancient thieves. What could you tell me the meaning of the word whacking thieves can't? A big whacking stick! Oh, I wish. A sneak attack. A share of stolen goods. If this thing loads, I can give the answer. A share of stolen goods, maybe? Hold on. My tablet's acting up again. Come on, work. I'm probably just gonna have to guess, because apparently this thing isn't gonna work well, and I am running out of time. Shoot. Your connection was interrupted.
This is it.
It's a share of stolen goods? Okay, that was a lucky guess! Wow.
Nice going!
That was just a random guess! Alright.
I see. Hey!
Alright.
Oh, Mako-chan! I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So,
yeah.
I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Oh.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
And?
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Alright.
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Nice.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
Now it makes sense.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
That is
true.
true.
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
Alright.
Alright.
Your requests.
Listen up.
Alright, ex-mercenary.
Listen up.
Alright.
Listen up.
And there's this one.
Nice, nice. Yep.
A, B, and C. Infiltrate Palace.
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna infiltrate the palace in the next episode just so I can get that out of the way. Because I know how this is gonna end.
Time, let's do it.
Sorry, you escaped, but I'm gonna end this here. Well, we made some progress. We're fastly approaching to the end of Persona 5 Royal. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This is gonna be intense, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys video, press the like button. It really means a lot to me to do that. Also subscribe, totally free. Totally free. If you want to get today, we're great. Check out some of the videos, see if you think I might like. And let's see what happens next in Persona 5 Royal. Discord server link in the description box down below. Okay, goodbye.